Hi, I'm Jon Hodoway with Nighthawk Custom Training Academy, and I'm here to talk to you about a class that we've really never had the opportunity to do before, but it kind of came together this year, and it's something that I'm really proud of, and I want to just tell you that I'm teaming up with Kathy Jackson of the Cornered Cat. I think she's one of the definitive female personal defense trainers in the marketplace. She's a published author. And I've had a chance to have Kathy in a couple of times to teach one of her two-day women's only class. As Kathy and I were talking, what we said is, you know, we teach men and we teach women, but we really don't teach the couple. And you know, I think that as we began talking about what people want versus what people need, what we found is that there's a tremendous gap out there in what couples have tactics together. So the name of the class that we came up with was Tactical Strategies for Couples, and it's an intense weekend course. And the idea behind the course is that what we're going to do is it's kind of like going to Sandals Resort, but it's about figuring out what you're going to do if something bad happens. And we've geared this class to understand that, you know, some couples, both of them are going to be shooters, and they're going to be bringing their own guns, and both of them are going to want to shoot. Some classes, you're going to have one shooter who's clearly the dominant one, the gun person in the family, and that may be male or female. And then we're going to find that we have some classes where maybe we have one of the family members who just doesn't handle guns at all. And we're gearing this class for everyone in those groups. And the reason is, if you carry a gun for personal defense, you have a strategy for yourself, but do you have a strategy for your family? What are you going to do if your family's there? And the idea is that we're going to cover some of the most common situations that are going to occur. If you're out in social situations, if you're out in public, if you're in vehicles, you're there with your kids, you're there without your kids, you're there with your hairy kids, you know, the dogs, whatever that may be. You should have a strategy so that if something bad happens, we know who's going to do what, and we know where we're going to rendezvous back, and we know what to expect from each other to make sure that we survive that violent encounter. Well, if couples don't get a chance to, one, have some training together so they have a common experience and they understand the importance of having a plan. Two, they need an opportunity to develop that plan based on their family situation. You know, you might have one couple that, hey, they've got grandkids, or maybe they've just got their pets at home. You may have another one that may have small children at home or no children at home. And so each of these are going to be different. Well, we're not going to tell you one size fits all, but what we're going to do is offer you a lot of information, the opportunity to study those things with live fire and to study those tactics. And then we're going to put you together so that you have some time as a couple to work on that plan, provide each other with a written plan, and kind of how those things are going to work. And then the final graduation is we're going to take some of those plans and work on them with simunitions and see how those plans work and see if we need to adjust those. Now, this course is $1,400, but let me tell you what you get for $1,400. We will cover everything: food, lodging, refreshments, everything. All you have to do is get here, bring your ammunition, and bring your guns with you. Everything else will be covered. Now, some people said, well, can I stay in this hotel, or can we do this, or can I do that? No, we're asking all the couples to stay together because we're going to give you specific time to work on and discuss these plans together. We also have exercises going on so that we can show, if you travel, if you're at home, if you're in the car, how these things are going to play out. So yes, this is definitely a gun class, but you don't have to be a gun person to attend. You just have to have a gun person in your life. And I think that that's where we find ourselves. So it's going to be something very unique, but we're limiting the size of it. So this is going to be a small class. It's going to be intensive, but everyone's going to get a lot of individual attention. Kathy's going to teach a lot of things from the female perspective. I'm going to teach things from the male perspective, and then we're going to bring that together. I think this is going to be something that if you have someone that you spend a lot of time with, and either one or both of you carry a gun, you need to think about this class. Nighthawk Custom Training Academy, out.